The night was deep and starless, and the only sound in Finn's room was the rhythmic, distant sigh of the Atlantic pulling back from the shore. Lying next to Finn, Adrian felt a peace he hadn't known was possible. They weren't tangled or urgent. The storm of the past day had exhausted the need for that. Instead, they lay on their sides, facing each other, the heavy down duvet pulled up to their chins. Finn's arm was curved beneath Adrian's head, his hand resting lightly against Adrian's shoulder, a casual, protective warmth. Adrian slowly traced the line of Finn's collarbone with his fingertip, enjoying the simple reality of the touch. "I remember every curve of this room," Adrian whispered, the sound husky in the darkness. "The way the window rattles when the wind is coming from the north. The sound of your breathing when you're truly asleep." Finn smiled, his eyes opening slightly, dark and liquid in the dim light. "You used to tell me that my breathing was syncopated, like a jazz drummer trying to throw off the rest of the band." "It is," Adrian agreed, a soft laugh escaping him. "But it's my favorite rhythm." He shifted, leaning in closer, and Finn responded instantly, gathering him tighter, moving his hand from Adrian's shoulder down his spine. A slow, reassuring stroke that melted away the last vestiges of tension. "I used to wake up in Chicago," Adrian confessed, the words tasting slightly bitter, "and for a few seconds I'd think you were still there. I'd feel the imprint of your heat, and I'd reach out, and the bed would just be cold and vast." Finn tucked Adrian's head right beneath his chin, burying his nose in Adrian's hair. "I did the same thing. I kept forgetting that my side of the bed wasn't supposed to have a warm weight on it anymore. For years, I just let the memory be the ghost in the room. I wrote so many pieces that were just silence waiting for your instrument to step in." "A silent rest," Adrian remembered, referencing Finn's words from the bus depot 10 years ago. "The longest rest note of my life." Finn agreed. He lifted his head to look down at Adrian, his expression serious. "I'm not letting you build that silence again. Adrian, if you go back to Chicago, we figure out the score, we write the harmony to include the distance. You always have a metaphor for everything." Adrian smiled, reaching up to gently cup Finn's cheek. His skin was warm and slightly rough. "It's how I process," Finn shrugged. "And right now, the only thing I'm processing is the geometry of us. We fit. After all that time, after all those separate stages, we still fit." Adrian turned his head and pressed a lingering kiss against the warm, strong curve of Finn's neck. It was a kiss of gratitude, of recognition, and of profound, simple comfort. "I missed your intelligence, your focus, your drive," Finn whispered, trailing his fingers softly along Adrian's ribs. "But mostly I missed this, the quiet of you, the stillness you only let go of when you're safe." He paused, then pulled back just slightly to meet Adrian's eyes in the dark. "And I missed the music you used to play just for me. The untuned, perfectly flawed little pieces you'd improvise late at night." Adrian laughed softly. "I can still play those, I just need my audience." They settled back into the embrace, a profound stillness falling over them. Adrian rested his hand on Finn's chest, feeling the slow, sure beat of his heart, the most essential, fundamental rhythm in his life. It wasn't the sound of ambition or the complexity of a symphony. It was the cadence of coming home. In the darkness, wrapped in Finn's arms, Adrian finally found the beautiful, sweet burden of stillness he had chased away a decade ago. It was heavy and it was perfect,